Hello my Ravens, welcome to another installment of my videos, and today we're going to be talking about reviews, particularly my reviews. Now reviews can make or break a person depending on how good or bad they are, and I've actually been pretty blessed with some pretty good ones, and I thought I would use this as an opportunity to let you know what people are saying about The Preacher, and if it sounds intriguing to you, you might want to pick up a copy. I may sound a little hoarse. Of course, the weather change is getting to me, and of course I'm coughing and everything, and trying to keep from getting anything, so get a little dry mouth, so bear with me. Alright, here we go. 4-star review. A good Christian read. First things first, is a Christian-themed book with Christian values. The main character is a preacher, so expect a few sermons, but it's within context and not overdone or overused. Writing is above average, characters are interesting and believable, and the overall plotting and story is well paced with a few twists here and there. The preacher, Jacob Cross, remains true to his calling while resisting temptation and overcoming his innermost doubts and fears as he relies on his faith to carry out the duty God has set for him and his companions. There's plenty of action and a bit of romance along the way. Recommended for those who enjoy a good thumping, resounding good versus evil story. Alright, next up we have a 4-star review, Christian Fantasy. This was a good book, and I'd classify it as Christian fantasy. The story started off a bit slow and not well written, but about a third into the book the plot speeded up and the writing improved. Okay, I totally agree with that, and allow me to explain that. When the book was first coming out, there was a conference coming up that I wanted to get to and have in time. We actually needed to get another proof and double check it, but that was my fault. I rushed it. I said, go ahead and publish it and we'll fix whatever we do later, because I wanted it to be out in time so I could have copies to take to the conference. But on a note, I'm getting with my editor. I believe I found all of those things that need to be corrected, most of them, and we're going to be in the process pretty soon of getting that fixed. So, very honest review, giving the good and the bad. Okay, where did I leave off? I'd recommend this book to anyone wanting to read fantasy, where the heroes go on a quest and use swords, spears, and bows and arrows to kill demon-like creatures. The author also did a good job of developing the characters and shows how God uses flawed people to accomplish His will. I'd buy and read a sequel. Okay. 4-star review. Wonderful adventure. This story had me hooked from the first chapter. I gave it 4 stars because I felt it needed a little more editing, and that goes back to what I just said. It has a wonderful storyline and well-developed characters. There are so many life lessons threaded throughout the story. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes Christian fantasy, waiting on the next Jacob Cross book. I do have a second one written. I'm not going to give you any timeline on when it will be out, because it may be a while, but know that it is written, so there will be at least one more. Okay, this one is a 5-star review. Wonderful. I absolutely love this book. I usually don't read a lot of Christian books, but this one grabbed my attention really quick and held it throughout the entire book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I especially love the humor. I would say it is a must-read and must-own book. Okay, up next we have a 5-star review. A spectacular religious fiction read. This was an awesome book. I was stuck to it, that is for sure. Many years in the future, the world has been brought back to more simpler times, but yet the world is falling into sin again. God allows a demon and his minions to pass through the gates of hell and inhabit the earth in an effort to win people back into following him. He calls a preacher to find companions to fight and defeat the demon. Follow the preacher and his newfound friends on an amazing adventure and learn the word along the way, and be reminded that God wins this war. Great read. And this, lastly, the 6th review. This is another 5 stars, so there's 3 5 stars, 3 4 stars. Brilliant. A good book to read. I must say that I love the whole story. I like books that keep you entertained right up until the end. So many exciting twists and turns. What more can I say? I would recommend this to those who enjoy mysteries. We'll be purchasing more Chris Snyder books. Keep it up, Chris. Alright. And I appreciate everyone who gave me those reviews. So God bless you. There's nothing that brightens my day more than going and seeing a good review for my books, and I think every author feels that way. Oh. And I hope there are more to come. So that's what people are saying about The Preacher. And if any of this interests you, you can still find The Preacher on Amazon, Nook, Kindle. And I always try to put out plenty of videos, so if you like this, you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and time for my rambling, in which I think if there's anything else I need to tell you, and I guess there's not. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I always say, my Ravens, happy reading.